Hey everybody, welcome to extra special edition of Cocktails with Konrad.
That's a thing? That's awesome.
No. This is where I cut and then I'll do like a little intro.
You're not where you want to be. You feel like you're supposed to be somewhere else.
Now, I am not actually a bartender, but I play one on YouTube. You may recognize me from such shows as How to Hang a Christmas Tree and
There's the gas one.
Old Gasoline Test #1. You can check out those in the description. Probably not, because my 300 subscribers don't care. But anyways, we have an extra special treat. We've got Kris here who's been looking at words for the last 15 minutes on his phone.
All I know is I'm tasting drinks today, so I was like, I should learn some adjectives. Yeah. Words like large and extremely disreputable.
So, I'm not going to be making Kris any disreputable drinks here, but what are some other ones?
Monthly endocrine.
What website is this? Describingwords.io. That sounds like a reputable website.
Disgustingly red. Volatile solvent.
I'm not going to be feeding you any volatile solvents.
Somehow intoxicating.
That is a better description. So what we're going to be doing here is that my younger brother has sent me some cocktail making supplies, and I'm going to be making some cocktails for my friend Kris here. He doesn't know what kind of cocktails he's going to be drinking, but it's just going to be a cocktail. I'm going to make the cocktail, and then I'll give them to Kris, who will be blindfolded so he won't know what's going on, and he will tell me which one he prefers. This is for knowledge, so that you can buy or not buy the products that I will be demonstrating. Also, it'll be funny to see what Kris's reaction is. Kris, why don't you put on your blindfold at this moment? And Kris assures me he knows how blindfolds work.
Okay.
And Kris is a very lucky guy right now because I am giving him a clean tea towel. What?
Is this how this works? I've never done this before.
Give me that thing.
Okay.
So, here, I'll get the supplies out.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, Kris, you should be nervous. And maybe describe to me what you think is going on so far.
I think you just grabbed some bottles.
Okay.
And brought them to this cooler table. And I think that you are taking them out of the bag and putting them on the cooler table.
The cooler table. I like this cooler table. I got this cooler in Dawson Creek, actually. It's in some lady's backyard, and I asked her about it. And yeah.
There's a lady, you walked by, you saw a cooler in her backyard.
And I was like, I like that cooler, and I asked her if I could buy it off her, and she gave it to me.
That's amazing.
Well, no, this is a very iconic cooler. This is a Coleman cooler, and it has the metal handles on it. For those people who don't know much about these Coleman coolers, here, for the people who are paying attention, this is the product that my brother sent me, and I'll be following the directions as listed on this product, and then Kris will be tasting it. But the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the normal drink for Kris, as you might get it in a bar. So I'll start with a glass, and I will pour a bit of this liquid into it. And you can use any type of liquid of this sort. I'm being intentionally vague, Kris.
Yeah.
You still know what's going on, hey?
We're in a garage with lots of different liquids.
I'm not I'm not going to feed you engine oil. Here, we'll make this one. Kris, describe to me what's going on now.
I believe that it is black, and there is no light. But I can hear that there's some glasses that have been put onto this cooler. I hear a spoon on a glass. I think I heard some sprinkling, so I'm wondering if there's some sort of like sugar or powder of some sort.
I'm going to interrupt you there for a second. So people who are actually bartenders, Kris, and if they're watching this, they'll be saying, like, that's not how you make that specific drink, you ridiculous buffoon. And it should be known that I've been experimenting with my cocktail recipe for the last a little while now, and I'm making it the way I think it tastes best. So if you out there in YouTube land don't agree with my cocktail making methods, that's okay. We can agree to disagree. And, well, I don't know. Tell me how badly I'm doing in the comments section if you really want to.
I can hear liquid going into glasses now. And there's a tinkling sound.
Yes, we're stirring.
That's stirring. Yeah, that's the tinkling.
But remember, Kris, I'm going to make 2 cocktails at the same time, and then I'll let you drink both of them.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just making the one up right now.
Okay.
But I have to stir it. Okay, so that's 1 cocktail made. Now let me make the next one. Let me read in.
Shaken, not stirred.
No, this is not shaken. This is stirred, Kris. Sorry. So for this product here, I'm just going to be doing the exact directions as they exist on the back of the package. So use tear line. Oh, use tear line to open the sachet. Sachet? So what is a sachet?
Sachet?
Sachet. It says...
Usually that's a bag of some sort, like a little bag.
Okay.
It?
So I'm using the tear line to open the sachet.
Sachet.
Okay.
I
Pour...
think it's called sachet.
Sachet.
I'm just messing with you. Sorry.
and then I'm going to pour this... Oh, it's really dusty. That's weird. I wouldn't expect that.
What is it? What would be dusty?
I'll pour that in there. Okay.
How old is it?
And then...
What are you giving me?
Kris, I don't want to freak you out, but it looks like the consistency of crushed up rocket candies.
But I thought you said you've been practicing. You're scared.
Okay, this is a really ominous thing. These directions have spelling mistakes in them. It says, fill to the indicated line for the orfict amount of water. They didn't even put the P in there. It's like, it's orfict, not perfect.
I like how succinct they are. They don't need to bother with...
They get all fancy with words like sachet, but then they misspell the word perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of organization is this?
I'm not entirely sure if sachet's a word.
Okay, here we go.
Maybe it's satchel? No.
Pour that in there. Oh God, Kris, this one I'm making you is going to be disgusting. I know it already. Well, compared to the one I'm making. Wait, I mean like the product. Here, just never mind.
Do I have like a spittoon or something that I can...
A spittoon? We're in the garage. You can just spit it on the floor.
All right.
Now, it did say I was supposed to put this into an empty container and shake it about, but I'm stirring it. This one's supposed to be shaken, not stirred.
Shaken, not stirred.
Yeah. Now, Kris, tell me about your knowledge of cocktails. Would you say you're a connoisseur of, like, cocktails?
I've had one before.
But what do you mean, like a Shirley Temple?
Yeah. That's 12 years old and it's delicious. I have not had a lot. I tend to enjoy sugary things, though.
Oh, you'll like these then.
So I do like the ones that I've had. I've had my wife has made something called a Moscow Mule a few
that sounds
times.
good.
I don't know if that's classified as a cocktail, but that was
Isn't
delicious.
that just beer and ginger ale or something?
Possibly. What's this other? It just makes this gin drink sometimes. It's really good.
Gin and tonic?
Yep. no. It's more fancy than that. It's but yeah, essentially it's a gin and tonic.
Okay, so I'm just gonna bring these
gin tonic and lime.
I was gonna bring these up to the camera so people wouldn't see.
Okay.
So this one right here is the one that I made using the homemade the home ingredients, and this is the cocktail that came in the sachet. So Kris.
Yeah.
There's 2 glasses. Can you put your hand up on the table here, and I'll guide your just. Yeah, okay, keep them there, and I'll give you a glass. Now, this is hard alcohol, so you're not supposed to gulp this, okay? But take a hefty enough sip that you can, like, taste it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So and I'll give you 2, and you can decide which one you like best.
It smells very
Ominous?
ominous. It smells like Oscar the Grouch.
Is that a word you Googled?
No, that just came to me. This glass kind of feels like a garbage can, I think. So maybe that.
Yeah, my mom gave those to me for my birthday.
Sorry.
Your glasses look like garbage cans,
That's
Kris.
why I drink out of jars usually. So, yes. Okay. So, very aromatic.
Be careful now that it's rather full. You don't want
Okay.
to toss it around too much.
Okay. Yes, it smells deliciously sweet. Okay.
All right, go for it. Oh yeah, you don't know how full it is. How are you supposed to know how much to tip the glass
Well,
up?
I'm working on it. That's strong.
Is it? What is it? I've never actually had that version of this drink yet.
It tastes like whiskey and Pop Rockets. It's
Pop Rocks?
Pop Rocks, that's it.
Or rocket candies.
Yeah, it tastes like
Whiskey and sugar?
it tastes a little bit like whiskey and sugar, yeah. Is that something yeah.
We're gonna have to edit that part out. Okay, well, when you've had enough of that, I'll give you the other version of that same drink. So what I've made it for you, Chris, is the same drink but two different ways.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so you have that version there.
Yeah.
And then we have another version of the same drink, just prepared with different products.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
So here, okay, yeah, put it down. You're good. Yeah,
Okay.
right there. Leave your hand there, and I'll pass you the next one. Okay. And don't worry, I'm not gonna do like the old like switcheroo thing, give you the same glass twice, and then see if you like mess it up.
It still feels like the same garbage can glass.
Yeah, I see, because my mom gave me a set of these glasses.
Okay.
I think one broke because I only have 3 of them now.
Okay.
There's a similar amount of volume in it.
Oh,
Are you gonna throw up?
no, I was gonna burp, but I don't want to do that on camera.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't want to hold it. Well, that tastes a little bit better.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. A little bit better.
Well, that,
Like on a scale of 1 to 10. Now you've had both.
one being like battery acid, and like 10 being like
Something really good.
yeah, like chocolate milkshake with sprinkles.
That sounds pretty good.
It was 4, 5, about 5, 4.
So, like,
4 or
if someone
5.
gave that to you, you'd drink it and you'd be happy with it, but you wouldn't be, like, amazed.
That's correct.
Okay, so, but with this one, then, you say this one's better, so, like, how much better? Like, how many degrees better are we talking about here, Chris?
Well, I'm wondering if my scale was correct, because, like, no cocktail is going to taste like a milkshake with chocolate.
As it was flawed from the
Sprinkles.
beginning, I was going to say something, but...
But this one tastes like 6 or 7.
Oh, okay, so not bad. All right, Chris, you want to take your blindfold off, and I'll tell you what's going on here?
Is it just Kool-Aid?
Yeah, no. Yeah, here, take your blindfold off there.
Okay.
So, Chris,
Oh, wow.
what we have here is, this is the first one you had.
Yeah.
And that is actually a product that my brother sent me. It's called Pocket Cocktail.
Nice.
An old-fashioned pocket cocktail, and all you need is bourbon.
Bourbon!
So
See, I'm not very good with hard alcohols. That's the name of the thing.
Yeah. But this is supposed to be so when you go hiking, you don't have to bring bitters and sugar with you, right?
Oh, smart.
So this was the pocket cocktail one.
Yes.
And then
Excellent.
the homemade one was just simply sugar
Nice.
and bitters. Right?
Yeah.
So
From now on, I'm hiking with these.
and why not? I mean, you know what? Like, if you're into hardcore weight reduction hiking, I can see how this would be.
If you're into
Would be-
hardcore weight reduction hiking, I don't know if you're having a bourbon on the top.
Well, I guess yeah. I mean, yeah.
So I mean, now here is my ignorance. Like,
Yeah.
completely. It's obviously bourbon.
Oh yeah,
the alcohol.
Yeah. Sorry, this
Jack Daniels.
Jack
okay.
Daniels, and this.
Tennessee Sour Mash Whiskey.
Yeah, so you could really have this with any kind of bourbon. Actually, this is my second favorite bourbon.
Okay. This is Konrad's hiking.
But if you have this one, you still need to bring the bourbon with you.
Yeah.
This doesn't include the alcohol.
But you know what? This is like your pillow at night. You know, you don't use it can be used as different things, right?
It's like you're going up mountain and bring your 2 kilograms worth of sugar.
Yeah, like this one here, like you know, it's got that you gotta pack that out. But
Yeah,
this is your toilet paper at the end of the day. You know?
Oh my
This is-
gosh, yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our video. Any closing thoughts?
Good job. Well done, Konrad. You are an expert at making cocktails.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope you join us next time for our next episode of Cocktails with Konrad.
What was that old like Tom Cruise movie?
Top Gun.
Cocktails. Wasn't there like a movie called No, he was a bartender. There's Top Gun. He's been in a few movies.
He has been in the... I'm going to turn that.
Angostura.
I think this might have expired in 2018.
It's not a fair taste test. When did your brother send it to you?
Like
week ago?
like a month ago.